Hello there, everybody. It's July 17th, 2024. It's a Wednesday. I'm in Montville, Connecticut right now. And I'm going to cover a little bit of territory along the Thames River. Last time I did Montville, I had some technical issues with my camera, the battery, or I don't know what happened. Something went haywire. So I'm going to redo that. Right now I'm at St. Bernard's High School. Is it St. Bernard's or St. Bernard's? I'll give you a quick glance at the school entrance right there, but that's not the point of the video. I have another video covering this high school, but I'm gonna head down. I got some speed bumps. I gotta be real careful. I'm gonna head down to that area. Along the Thames River that was really nice, really beautiful open area. I'll point it out. I want to cover that territory because as I said, that I had tons of good footage in theory if my camera recorded it, but for reasons unknown, I think it might have been, okay, we got an ambulance. It might have been some kind of technical issue with the memory card or whatever. I'm not going to get into the technicalities, but hopefully today we can make up for that lost footage. But that's basically what I'm going to be concentrating on here today. This isn't going to be the longest video in the world. I just want to do that area. Let's see how things go. There is a threat of severe thunderstorms when I left the house. The National Weather Service indicated that we could have big problems with regards to, very, very fast-moving series of thunderstorms sweeping across Connecticut. Hopefully it's going to be later. Right now it's 4:06 p.m. So hopefully, they hold off maybe around 7 o'clock or so. I don't know, but we'll see what happens. Right now I'm on Norwich and London Turnpike. And I've covered this area before. And if you really want to take a look at that area back there with a little bit more descriptions and things like that, it's on my channel. Just type in Montville in the search area. It'll come right up. This road that I'm driving on right now is brand spanking new. It must have been laid down within the last month anyways. Last time I was down here, this wasn't here. So, brand new. It's like silk. I mean, it's like driving on glass. It's absolutely perfect. Okay, we're making our way down. Now, again, I'm not from Montville. Spent my whole life, childhood, from birth to now, living in Norwich, Connecticut. But right now we're in Montville, Connecticut. So I am not an expert on every road, every street. But I made this, discovery one day when I was just driving around down here, and I thought, wow, this is really kind of a neat place, kind of a hidden gem. All right, now we're, according to the sign to my right, Uncasville. So that's a section of Montville. Again, no Ocean London Turnpike, but I'm going to be taking a left right up here. And this has a cool name, if I'm not mistaken. What is that? Oh, yeah, Pink Row. Let's go down Pink Row. Hopefully I can remember exactly how to get to this, destination that I have in mind here. Okay, big sign on my left. Town of Montville Water Pollution Control Authority. And Pink Row Road continues up through this wooded area. Yeah, they're doing condos. This used to be a factory where they made technical automotive tachometers or something. Now they're turning it into either condos or apartments or whatever. Maybe I'll stop in there on my way back. I mean, I can't. There's a big fence up there, but hopefully we can get a better view of it on the way back if I roll this way. But Faria. Okay, it was Faria Corporation, Faria. And I think, I could be wrong, but it was some form of, tachometers, speedometer, whatever it was. It was something to do with cars. I believe it was, they did, I don't know if it was an assembly line or that type of, situation. But you had parts and you built these things by hand. I mean, it was, a lot of very precision handwork was done there. All right, straight ahead, Thames River. I'm on Depot Road right now in Montville. Salt yard entrance is to my right. So there's a salt yard. And I don't know what the story on that is. Probably for, salting roads or construction projects or whatever. Horton Point Terminal Gateway Montville LLC. There is a view. Let's see, there's nobody behind me. There's a view of the Thames River. This isn't the place I was talking about. I mean, it's just kind of cool down here. I mean, cars parked up here right now. I believe these guys are probably down there fishing. Guessing, but I mean, it's like a perfect fishing location. But apparently, that has something to do with the salt. Not salt mine, but salt storage area right ahead of us there. All right, let's see here. Exit only. I wouldn't mind, if I was really adventurous, I'd go in that entrance right there. You get some pretty cool views, but I don't want to do that. I think I could be, I'm not saying I would get arrested, but I think it's probably not a wise move considering it's exit only and, authorized personnel only, all that. What does this thing say? Now the gate is closed. It's not happening. Salt yard entrance. Yeah, I can't. It's just not going to happen. I mean, there's some pretty cool views of, I don't know, I think it's probably the Gold Star Bridge down in New London, but I just don't feel right about venturing down there right now. A couple of big smokestacks way in the future, in the distance down there. They're not that far, actually. I mean, right now on Peter Avenue, I'm going to take a left. I think this is the place that I want to go, I think. I mean, I see the river down there. All right, we got a railroad tracks. This is probably another area where people fish, I'm guessing. All right, there's the railroad tracks. I'm gonna be careful. All right. Let me go right down to the water. That's pretty cool. There's no boats here at the moment that are going to be launching, so I'll just drive right down to the river. There it is, Thames River. I'm on a very steep downward angle right now. Really beautiful house. Oh wow, that it says Yale, so that could be the Yale boat yard, or the rowing team or something. I'm not sure, but all right, let me pull between these trucks over here. I mean, this is going to be kind of tight. And this vegetation ahead of me. Way down there to the right is the Gold Star Bridge. That's New London. I mean, it looks like you could reach out and touch it, but with this wide-angle lens, I have a feeling you'll barely be able to see it. I'm going to go to this upper parking lot and get a different view of that. I don't know what it is, some kind of a powerhouse or something. There's a giant oil tanker, or not tanker, but container to the right. You can see through those trees, and then there's 1, 2, 3. There's a giant smokestack and a medium-sized one and a smaller one. Whether this thing is operational or not, I have no idea. But there it is. And I don't see a name. I'll drive down there. Here's another view. Unfortunately, we do have vegetation here that's kind of disrupting our view a little bit of that river. But this is what I wanted to cover. I mean, it's all grown over. I should come down here in the winter when there's no plants. All right, there's some of that salt, those big salt piles of salt across the way. They're covered with that black tarp. All right, so I wanted to get that in the books. Last time I did it, there maybe snippets of it on there, but again, I'm going to come back in the winter or when there's absolutely no vegetation whatsoever to grab more footage. I'm trying to look for a left here if I can. I'm on Dock Road right now. But if there's a road that goes left, I assume it's going to lead down to that power plant. I mean, there's power lines all over the place. Massive power lines that I just went under. So, yeah, that's got to be a power plant. All right, let's take a left on Lathrop Road. Again, I am not familiar with this this area whatsoever. But I'm here. I got a camera. It's recording video, and let's see what we can gather. So, Lathrop Road. Okay, now I'm looking for another left. I'm just trying to figure out a way to get closer to that power plant, if it's humanly possible. Could be, okay, Powerhouse Road. That makes sense. That thing is a powerhouse, but you know, okay, massive. I'm gonna back up into this guy's driveway for a second to get you guys a look at the. I'm going to give you folks a look at this situation with these. I mean, this is a real hub. You can freeze the frame if you want to study that further. It's a real hub of electrical power generation. Generation Bridge, Montville Generating Power Station. I don't know if I can get out here or not. Legal. I mean, let's see. Danger. I'll get out a little bit. I don't know what this leads to. It didn't say authorized personnel or anything like that. I got to turn around. Yeah, this is. I'll get a look. I'll give you guys a look at it. Right there, but I'm not going to go. I have to stop and check in and all that down there, which I'm not going to do. They have a gate that they open, and an electric gate that opens and closes. So that's for employees only. But we're getting a good look at this electrical situation going on down here right now. So that's a bonus. I didn't expect this. I'm glad we got it. Again, I can't linger too long here. They may send security after me, so I got to get out of here. But that's one good thing about these videos. You can freeze the frame and study the situation if you want to. I shoot in 60 frames per second to get technical. So you can freeze frames and it'll look good. Generation Bridge, Montville Power Generating Station, 74 Lathrop Road, Uncasville, Connecticut. That's the technical name and description of the plant. I'm going to turn around somewhere up here. So coming down this hill, we'll get another view of that power plant. As Lathrop Road continues. I'm not going to go too far up Lathrop Road. I'm going to turn around. Well, all right. I always change my mind. I'm not going to, again, I don't want to get too far away from the core of what I was looking at. Now, what is this? This big, beautiful building to my right over there with tons of property. What is this? It's all fenced off. Oh, it's a gigantic cemetery. Whoa, I definitely got to turn around. Okay, I know where I am. I've actually never been on this road in my life, which is kind of cool. All right. So the beautiful building I was describing, it has something to do with the cemetery. Probably. Oh, wait a minute. I don't... Once you get to this wall up here, it's kind of tough to see anything. I mean, that beautiful building could actually be a gas station or some kind of a mini mall or something. I don't know. I'm going to pull in here, point this thing up at this... Yeah, I think it's some kind of a mini mall or something. It's a nice looking mini mall. Big amount of property. This is there's one headstone here, so I assume it's part of that cemetery. So in the future, years go by, more people will be buried here. I mean, that's my assumption. Williams and Church Cemetery, 1775 to 1963, and that is to my right. I got to get going. There's a guy coming behind me, but... All right, dead end, Lower Bartlett Road. Why am I doing this? Well, it's heading towards the river. There's a very interesting cemetery up there. Didn't know that. I'm going to have to explore that in the future, maybe on foot. But let's just see what happens if we get out here. I mean, I know the river is down in this direction, so maybe there's something down here we can get a view of the river. Maybe not. I don't know. It could just be people, it's a residential neighborhood down here. Beautiful homes. Good Lord. Wow. There's some absolutely stunning older homes back there. Alright, this comes to an end. What is this? American Gas. I can see the river with the naked eye way in the distance. Well, no, it's not way in the distance. It's kind of right here. Well, let me point this out. This is a good view. We got lucky again. Another gem of a view. This is the Thames River. And there's that smokestack, which is connected to that power plant. I'm going to linger on that for a second. I'm on private property, so I gotta bail out. So we get some decent, things that I did not expect, that I was not planning on, but I'll take it. As we head back up Lower Bartlett Road, let me see if I can... There's some really neat houses. On my left. I don't, again, this camera, I almost feel like pulling in this guy's driveway just for a second. It won't matter because there's a huge tree blocking the view. So anyways, really nice homes down here. Goes right to the river. I definitely want to go back to that Feria or Feria. I think it's Feria, former Feria Corporation, to look at those condos. I'm not going to be able to... It's all fenced off, so it's going to be kind of a tricky situation. But driving down here, again, I might be able to grab some more views of that power plant. All important stuff for future historians to... Okay, that's not a road. This is the Montville town line. Okay, there's some of the plant right there. We can't get much of it. That's the we'll just cross over into the Montville town line. So maybe back there could have been Quaker Hill or Waterford. I'm not sure. I'm not positive, but... Back on Lathrop Road. I think we're coming up on the condos or apartments or, what it's living... Some form of living quarters are being constructed there. Okay, when I go straight here, I'm going to take a little left, and you're going to get a panoramic view. I got to go kind of slow as I got right on my tail of that construction project. I'm going to see if I can pull in here. One, to shake this guy off my bumper, and two, to get a view of this thing. All right, there it is. I mean, there's big trucks here kind of blocking, but they're making a lot of progress. This is going to be beautiful project restoration when they're done. I'll try to catch the name of it if I can. Wow, I got a guy on a recumbent bike. You don't see those too often. All right, I'm going to back into this guy's driveway to get another view of this thing. Right there. I got a little free shot here because there's no traffic coming either way, but there it is. Okay, let's see what it says. Environmental cleanup. That's just an environmental cleanup sign. Further information. Nope. Trying to read the sign. Okay, wait a minute. Let me pull in here. I probably shouldn't, but I'm gonna. Oxaboxal lofts. Okay, Oxaboxal lofts. I'll just pull up here a little bit. I'll turn around and get a view, slightly better view of this thing right there. It's tricky because I'm on some pretty hard packed dirt here. This is going to be a little tight getting out of here. Anyways, there's a view. I mean, my car's on a wicked angle right now, but there's a view of some more of those lofts and the new windows, and the brick is all redone. The brand new roofs and ventilation systems put in there. So very exciting project. You know what? I'm going to go right. I'll just do a little bit of exploring. I got in a lot of stuff. I mean, again, this is not going to be the longest video, but let me grab a little bit more footage up here of areas unknown. I'll just do a little bit of exploring. We're at the end of Pink Row. Now if I take a right here, let's see what this does for us. Okay. This puts me back on Depot Road, but in the other direction. And that complex we were looking at a minute ago was to my right, but obviously the trees and everything blocked the view. New London left, Norwich right, Montville straight. All right, I know where I am. I'll go straight across. You know, I'm going to go left. And I'm going to take another Dots Cafe. I don't know if that place is still open. It's been there forever. Let me point this camera towards that building a little bit. I'm at a red light. And there's a road up here I want to check out. I mean, this is a spur of the moment situation going on here, but the camera's rolling. Let's grab some more footage. Traffic is picking up a little bit. I mean, this is a main road. We're just on these back roads, so things are nice and quiet back there. But, you know, you get out to the main road, Norwich, New London Turnpike, and things always pick up a little bit. This red light is kind of a long one, but that's all right. Here we go. Okay, I'm going to take a right on Maple Avenue. If I reach my arm to the right, I can almost touch Dots Cafe building. It's right there. All right, let's see what's cooking up this road right here. Speed limit's 25 miles per hour. Okay, first thing we get hit with is a really nice church. Let's see if I can pull in there. Get a look at this. I think we're behind, let's see. Okay, the Town of Montville Senior Center is here. I think that could be, I don't know, the town hall or something up there. Montville Town Hall, I think. Senior Center, Town of Montville Senior Center, right directly in front of us. There's that church. There's a parking lot down there. I'll get a look at that church a little bit closer. All right. exit only. I gotta figure out how to get into this St. John's Church. Okay, I'll get a wide shot. I think it's a Catholic church. I'm not positive. I mean, I very quickly glanced at the... it's a pretty big compound. I'll take a ride around. It's got to be a Catholic church. New London Regional... Let's see. I'm trying to read signs, so it's quick. I get a quick glance, and that's about it. But anyways, here's the... it even looks like a school back there. I don't know that that's a school, but it looks like a school. And there is a view of the church. As we continue down the road here. The sign is not St. John's. I just can't read it. It's too far away. But we're back on Maple Avenue right now. And we'll cruise up the road. See if there's anything interesting up here. School bus stop ahead. I see cars whizzing by above me, so that's got to be 395 north. This Maple Avenue just continues. Okay, wait a minute. This is an important landmark, I believe. Let's hone in on this thing. Montville Polish Club, right there. 85 Maple Avenue. There's a big... I'll give you a look at the field down there. It's pretty cool. They got horseshoe pits down there, barbecue, grills, plenty of parking. Picnic tables all over the place. Beautiful, wonderfully maintained, beautifully kept Polish club in Montville. That looked kind of interesting back there. I think I should, where that truck was coming up that road, I'm going to turn around and go back there. I don't want to go too far here. Turn around this guy's driveway. Let's grab a little footage of whatever, something. I don't know. I mean, where that truck came up that hill. Maple Avenue goes into Pequot Road. Let's see what this does for us. I'm going to get back on Maple, unless, okay, wait a minute here. Connecticut Scrapyard. Interesting. Did not know about this. This is really cool. I mean, this is a major league hardcore situation we're dealing with here. Get a look at all this. Heavy machinery, scrap metal all over the place. this is another find. Another thing I did not know existed. All right, I'm going to turn around. I mean, part of me wants to take a look down this little... Yeah, you can't see anything. There's a big wall there. Well, I'll just go back. I'm going to head back to Maple Avenue. Work my way down. We'll get another look at that scrapyard from up above. Again, this is Pequot Road. Very steep hill I'm on right here. This is going to get us to Maple. And there might be some more cool stuff up here to look at. A lot of nice little homes in here in this area. They're older properties, a lot of them. Some of them are newer, but you know, there's kind of a mix. Old and new, but some of the old ones are really beautiful. Let's just keep going. Construction ahead. You never know what you're going to run into on these drives, especially when I'm exploring territory that is something I'm not familiar with. This area is new. You know, maybe at some point in my life I've been down here. I don't recall, but I certainly don't remember vividly. Okay, what is this? Montville Public Works. I'll just point the camera down there. I'll turn around. If anybody ever worked at Montville Public Works, here you go. Also, Montville Animal Control Dog Pound. I'm just going to turn around real quick down here. But anyways, here it is. Big giant, I don't know if they're oil tanks or... Looks pretty empty down here right now. Town of Montville. I would assume that's... I don't know. Oil, gasoline... Oh, it says diesel. Okay, that's diesel fuel for those big trucks. Dog pound on my left up there. Do not enter. Okay, so we're not gonna look around there. Hey man, I'm covering some big landmarks here in Montville, Connecticut. I didn't expect all these really, visually interesting locations. What is this? Montville Public Works Office. Okay, there's some big... I'm going to turn around here just to get a look at this. Montville High School. Okay, let's turn around. There's a big field. That's where we just came from. That blue building over there. Okay, I'm going to point right into the sun. Okay, this thing says Palmer Academy, 1953. And it also says Montville High School PBL campus. I'm just reading the signs. And there's some other business or something there in front of me, but I don't see a sign, so right there, Montville High School. It's backlit. I'm shooting straight into the sun, so hopefully we can pick that up. And Palmer Academy, I don't, again, I'm not, this is not my stomping grounds, but somebody watching this video probably has a real good idea what that's all about back there, that building. All right, it looks like the construction area is straight ahead. We hit it. Bingo. A lot of cool roads everywhere. I look left, I look right, I see places that I'd like to go. Unfortunately, I don't have unlimited time, but I got to do more Montville. This is just giving me a taste of a lot of really cool stuff in this town. Another, I don't know, industrial area of some sort. What does that say? All drivers, no stopping. Okay. We're still on Maple Avenue. This Maple Avenue is a long road. Rand Whitney. Okay, Rand Whitney to my right. It's another, massive, I don't know what they do there, but it's huge. I can see it through the trees. I'm going to pull into this place just to give you guys a look at it. Now hiring, by the way. This is employee parking only, but get a load of that. Again, I'm not positive what they do here. It could have something to do with paper boxes, cardboard. I don't know. But that's a decent view of some seriously, heavy duty. Those are cement, those round cylinder. That looks like cement construction. So whatever's going on there is, serious, hardcore, high impact stuff. I am not sure where Maple Avenue ends up, but we're still on it. Speed limit's 25 on this road, so you gotta take your time. Trucks crossing highway sign up here. Okay, wait a minute. P&H Construction Advantage. Okay, it's just a storage facility up there to my left. It looks like a modern storage. Tiny little places you can keep your things, your items that you want to store. Pay a certain monthly fee or whatever. It's another business of some kind. I'm looking for a sign here. Yale's Incorporated Auto Parts. Oh yeah, there's that really cool tower, water tower or whatever. All right. Yeah, this is another old factory, no longer operational, I don't think, straight in front of us. It doesn't look like a functional. Boy, I don't know if I should go left or right. I don't have forever here. I'm gonna have to wind down here eventually, so I may as well head back. We're on Oakdale Road right now. There's a big pond to my right. It's covered, completely obliterated with lily pads. Okay, this is the other side of... Let me see that sign. Shipping off... Yeah, Rand Whitney. Okay, container board. So, container board. Containers board. Kind of, cardboard or some form of packing material, shipping crate material or whatever that's made out of paperboard. I'm assuming just from reading the sign. I really don't know. All right, more auto businesses, auto detailing, and the place directly in front of us, all-time manufacturing, windows and doors, right there, custom. They've been there forever. Put out a really good product. Montville Union Baptist Church back there to my left. I mean, it's going to be tricky for me to get too much in here. Rose City Builders to my right. This road, speed limit's a little elevated from 25, so I'm going to have to... It's going to be tough to read different signs. Here's another business. Corvell's heavy-duty truck parts. As we cruise down the beautiful Oakdale Road that's silky smooth. So this road's not too old. I would say within the last 2 or 3 years, this maybe 5 tops, this thing's been laid down. 395 north and south available right back there to my left. I mean, we got a lot of cool, unexpected places that we ran into today. So I'm pretty happy with a lot of the stuff that we were able to document with video. All right, what's this? B&D Auto Body. On the left, it looks like a fire station. I'm going to pull in here. There's a really cool dog. Sparky. Montville Fire Company, 1935. Let me back down as far as I can. I'm going to back out onto this road. Well, that's kind of risky. I'm not going to back out. Anyway, Sparky, the dog over there, painted on big, like it's a ledge coming out of that hill there. All right, we're back on the main road, so. I'm going to work my way back to where I came from. The last few videos I've done, I've gone full circle. Okay, we're entering Uncasville, the Uncasville section of Montville. I've gone full circle, meaning I end up where I started. That's kind of I definitely don't do it every time, but I've done it a few times, and it's kind of a good idea to me, just to, for tracing my way back, and if somebody wants to watch the video, it's Let me get down this little road here. I'm going to turn around somewhere right here, and I'm going to go behind that new condo development, Faria, that I was talking about. If I can squeeze in here. It might say do not enter. If it says do not enter, I guess I'm not going to go there. It says do not enter. If something says do not enter, I don't enter. But you know what? I'm going to just turn around. I won't enter, but I'll turn around, and that'll enable you guys to get a view right there of the Faria, former Faria mill, and future condominium apartments, lofts. What was that called? Oxaboxo lofts. I'm being really careful backing up here, because if somebody pulls in here, it could get ugly. All right. To the right, there's a brick building. It's painted. I think, if I'm not mistaken, there was a doctor in there. The name escapes me. Way back, probably the late 60s, early 70s or whatever. And you would go in there, he would say, you have a strep throat or whatever's wrong with the person, and he would give medication there at the site. He would go in the back room, mix something up, or he had pharmaceutical medications and things of that nature on hand. So it was one-stop shopping. I mean, you'd go there, you have, you need cough medicine, boom, here it is. You have some form of, ailment of some kind, he would give you medication. You'd, jump in your car, go home, start taking the medication immediately. No pharmacy, nothing. I mean, those days are gone now. I mean, obviously, I'm on Norwich and London Turnpike again. There's a guy on the recumbent bike to the right there. That's not something you see a lot of. These days. Very rare, especially this road here. It's a nice road to, as far as the smoothness and the newness of the road. It must be a pleasure to ride a recumbent bike on this thing, but the traffic, a little too close for comfort. Those recumbent bikes are very low to the ground. I mean, they usually have flags that stick up indicating, just to give traffic coming around a corner that there's something going on in there. Montville Police Department to our right. There's a prison to our left, which I'm not going to drive in there because they have security and everything. What is the name of it? State of Connecticut Department of Corrections. I don't, the name of it, I should know it, but offhand, it slips my mind. Gristmill Plaza to our right. I've done this in the past. Again, if you want to look at my other Montville video. But I'm going to go back up to... Wait a minute. Guys, I'm telling you. Every little thing I see, I got to just get a glance of it. Standard door supply. That's not what I was going to hone in on. But I will show you in a second what I want to look at. It's right here. This is used to be a drive-in theater. I don't know what's going on. There's some form of, they cleared everything out. I mean, the interesting thing is, and let's see if we can see it through this fence. The interesting thing about this area is they kept the screen. This drive-in theater, they kept the place where you used to go for concessions and the place where the actual projector, the film projector. Could they be restoring this drive-in? I don't know. Nostalgic look at the drive-in. Okay, I'm going to work my way back if I'm not sidetracked again. Herb's Country Deli to my right there. It's a little restaurant. If memory serves me, Alan Alda, actor Alan Alda, used to star in MASH, among many other, theatrical productions, movies, other TV shows that he was on. I think he's a director, he's a writer, he does everything. He's a brilliant man. Once ate lunch in Herb's Deli back there. I was told that. Is it true? I think so. The source was very reliable, so I'm going to believe that to be true. As we head up a big hill in Montville on Norwich, New London Turnpike. And I'm going to be passing St. Bernard's High School momentarily. I'm going to do a true full circle, as I like to call it, by going back to the exact location that I began this video. If you went to high school here, all right, let me do one little sweep. St. Bernard's High School. Then I'll get back to that exact spot as I very, very carefully go over these speed bumps. There it is, St. Bernard High School. This says St. Bernard's School, Scholarship Spirit Community. Plenty of parking for the students that go here. I mean, obviously they're on summer break. Okay, we're going to close up shop in a second here, folks, because we're getting right back to that exact location that we left. Let me find it right here. All right, I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for joining me, folks.